Hello, everyone. How's that? So, who's ready this evening for the Toontown Online Developer Panel? Yeah, you guys excited? So, I first want to say this has been an amazing first day of ToonFest. Thank you all so much for coming out. We have had a blast on the Toontown Rewritten team. We hope that you've had a blast too. Whether this is your last day of ToonFest or your first day and you're just getting started, we hope it's going to be a great weekend. We have some super exciting special guests who are joining us remotely this evening. I may be the one up here on stage, but you're really going to want your attention on the projector over here. Because why don't we go ahead and bring out our panelists. So joining us, we got 3 developers from Toontown Online, and I believe we might have a 4th join us a little bit later. But to get started, I guess I'm going to kick it to Jesse first. Jesse, why don't you introduce yourself to the crowd and talk a little bit about what you did for Toontown? Oh, sorry, Jesse, we can't hear you.
Let's find that mute button. There we go. How about now? You guys got me?
If you could mime it in the meantime, then that would help.
All right. The audio coming through. Is it all good? Yes, no, maybe so.
All right, folks, give us
testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing.
Maybe while we're waiting for that, I'm interested in hearing from some of the crowd. Anyone have a good Toontown joke?
Can you hear me, Sean?
All right,
I can hear you, Jesse.
All right.
To the stage?
I think Mike can hear you. Yeah, it's not on your
I can
side.
hear you.
All right. So that's on their side there.
That's their issue.
Look, I got the Toon shirt.
Oh, pretty good.
Nice.
Pretty
Oh,
good.
it's the Toontown Rewritten shirt even.
Yeah.
True.
Wow.
What was the office clerk told upon walking into the field office? I believe you're in the wrong office.
Very nice. I see another hand over here. Come on up. And what's your name?
My name's Ellen, aka Princess Hula Gadget. I am the CJ, and well, I can't see much in this blindfold, but while I can't see much in this blindfold, I would be legally blind.
Very nice. Anyone else got a joke? I see a hand over here. Come on up. Yep, go ahead. Yeah, yes, you're good. And what's your name?
Hi, I'm Toon Joey. I'm the developer of Project Bikehorn. Thank you. Why was the Two-Face caught in a lie? He couldn't get his story straight.
That's very logical.
Any other jokes out here? Okay, see someone standing up over here. Come on over. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Don't know what that was. Was that the joke?
Multiple switches.
Oh man,
Oh,
we
I
just
can
heard
hear
Sean.
myself. Hey. Maybe they can hear me too.
Testing.
All right, it sounds like we're going here. Go ahead and tell your joke, and then we'll get started.
So my name is Blake. So my joke is, what did the moneybag say when he tripped and hurt his knee? This knee took all my money.
Oh.
Ooh.
Classic.
All right, well, there we have it. So yeah, let's get back into this. Jesse, I believe we left off with you. For those who didn't understand the miming, could you let them know who you are and what you did for Toontown Online?
All right. Hi, I'm Jesse Shao. Let's see. I've been involved with Toontown a long time. I was there with the team at the very beginning, and let's see, I was involved doing an awful lot of the design work early on. When we were just trying to figure out like what Toontown was, it was a whole group of us at the VR studio were kind of working together, getting it going, getting it up and rolling. So I was involved very early with doing a lot of the design and some good pieces of the coding as well.
Awesome. There's Jesse. So it seems like the folks online are hearing themselves, so you'll have to give them a little bit of a space. I'm sure it's a little disorienting while tech team keeps working on that. But Sean, if you could suffer through that with us, why don't you explain a little bit about what you did for Toontown?
Yeah, sure, no worries. I started working the summer of 2002 because Jesse and Mike were my bosses when I was an intern at Walt Disney Imagineering. And so I worked on some mini games and the Toon Creator, and that was my initial work on Toontown. And then later on at Shell Games, when we worked on like the Toon Parties and Toon Racing and things like that, I was involved in a lot in there. So a lot of the party stuff is what I worked on. All the party planners with their Polly and Peggy and all the other P names.
Awesome. Oh, there we go. And Mike, that leaves you.
All right. I'm Mike Goslin. I helped get it started at the beginning. And then I worked on a bunch of different stuff. I did some of the combat system. I came up with a bunch of the cog names and the attacks. I wrote the installer, the first installer that installed over low bandwidth connections. Just kind of pitched in wherever and helped with the marketing and all the other outside parts of the business to get the game launched and to grow it.
All right. Yeah, thanks, guys. So we're still going to keep trying to solve this echo issue. But in the meantime, let's see. There are a bunch of questions that folks have sent in online. And let's see. A good one to start with might be, what is your all's favorite cog and why? Mike, why don't we start with you on that one?
So I remember when we came up with the names before the artist actually designed them. And so we had all these funny names, and they were all like puns on office jokes. And the first time I saw the micromanager, it really cracked me up because she was really small, like she's tiny. Like they just took what we came up with very literally, and I just thought that was hilarious. But it was a real surprise to see some of these cogs that we had kind of come up with names for without really thinking about what they look like. I also have a flunky. I have a bobblehead flunky that is sitting on my shelf, and he's kind of like the classic cog. I love him too because he's just such a iconic figure, and I see him every day, basically.
All right. Next would be, let's say, Sean. Sean, what's your favorite cog and why?
Yeah, definitely. It's a good question, though. I think I'm going to say legal. I like the rhyming. I like the bird person aspect, and tough. That's definitely someone to contend with. So yeah, I'm gonna go with legal. Yeah, I'll let Jesse go in case I have some others, but I don't want to take Jesse's. So.
All right,
Yeah, let's see. So I was gonna say the micromanager initially, but Mike beat me to it. But I've always also been a fan of the bloodsucker, just because the idea of a giant vampire executive is funny.
Awesome. Yeah. Round of applause for them. Let me ask you guys online before we continue. Does muting the GalaxyCon stream, did that help at all? Or are you still getting some echo back? From Jesse. Sounds like we'll keep doing that. All right. So, we asked a cog question here, and I'll say we're going to ask a lot of cog-related questions tonight because as the folks here at ToonFest just learned, there's a big Toontown Rewritten expansion releasing tomorrow called Under New Management with a whole set of new cogs. Yeah. And so as we were thinking about the COG headquarters, an open question to the three of you, what were some of the early ideas for COG headquarters, and how did they come to be in Toontown? And were there any things that maybe didn't come to be in Toontown that you hoped would be a part of it? No, Jesse, I feel like you might have some thoughts on this.
I don't know. I was gonna lean on Mike for this because honestly, when headquarters happened, I was a little less involved with that. We had talked about the headquarters early. It was a thing Joe Shockett and I talked about, but our vision of it was very vague. We knew we wanted some kind of boss situation for these different headquarters. I think the very early inspiration for it, and I think you've seen it in some of those documents that we put out, we had this notion that for each of the 4 cog types, there would be this boss, and if you would get a quadrant of the corporate seal, from each of the different ones. But we were really kind of vague on like what that was, and we weren't really building that early on. So that was all kind of vague. I mean, Mike, I think you were more involved in the actual creation of the headquarters.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of had this idea that it'd be like a super building, be like the equivalent of a dungeon run or something. And so we knew it had to be, kind of extra hard. And we were trying to figure out what's the reward, what's a good reward for doing it, because it's going to be a huge, it's going to take you a long time to defeat it. And so we spent a lot of time arguing about what would be a good reward that wouldn't unbalance the game and stuff. And so we came up with the ability to like call a friend, these like Toon friends you could summon. I think that was a pretty good answer to it. The other thing that was surprising to me is we also hadn't really figured out like what does the entrance to these buildings look like. And I remember the money themed one. You had these trains just bringing money in and stuff, and you could get run over by the trains. Like that was I love. So we kind of give these very half-baked ideas to the design team, and they would come up with these really crazy things that we never really even considered that were totally awesome. And that was one of the best things about working on this game is like we'd have, like Jess said, we'd have kind of a half an idea, and then somebody would run with it and come up with something just amazing. It's happened over and over again, and definitely happened with the COG HQ.
I remember being really shocked when you guys dropped the HQs when they came out and how different they were. Getting that action gameplay in there that was finally gave a reason to actually jump in the game. Because the jumping story in Toontown I think is kind of funny. Early Toontown there was no jumping, and people kept saying, "Can we put jumping in?" And I fought against it. I'm like, no, like there's no reason to jump. Why should we put in jumping when there's just no reason to jump? But people just kept asking. So eventually we just stuck it in there. And I look back and I'm like, oh, look, people are really having fun jumping. Even though there's nothing to jump on, they were still having fun. I'm like, oh, I was really wrong about that. We should have just allowed that. And then finally, the HQs gave a reason where like jumping actually mattered.
Yeah, and actually, I give Dave Rose credit because I was thinking about like what do you do that's a little more action based on when you finally get to the end of the HQ, and I came up with this crazy idea that you're just throwing pies, sort of like an action. We're just going to do a whole different genre of game, and I just assumed everybody would shoot it down because it was just like way outside of and we were like working on. We had deadlines and lots of other things to do. And so I threw that out and I was like, we're going to do this. And I expected to just get shot down. And D Rose just went and did it. I mean, he did like 90% of it, I think in one night or two, and showed it to me. I'm like, this is awesome. This is exactly what we need at the top of the building. So
I mean,
you can give him a lot of credit for that.
That's the magic of David Rose, man. Like he could, his whole life he's been able to do the work of 10 people. It's crazy. I mean, to the point, like I'm not joking around about this. It was to the point where David's productivity was so important for getting Toontown going that we made rules in the office about not being allowed to talk to David Rose. Because he knew everything, and anytime anyone had a problem, you'd go to David and he could solve it. But when he was solving it, he wasn't coding, and he could code 10 times as fast as anyone else. So we put up this big poster right outside David's office that said, before you talk to David, ask yourself these questions. And it was all these questions like, do I have the right version of the build? Did I compile everything properly? Did I use a semicolon? It was like all these things. And you'd see people that walk up and they're waiting, and then they look at the list and they no. And then they walk away again. Because David was a lot of the secret magic of Toontown. Toontown's, some of Toontown's great features, I think.
Yeah, but that pie throwing, the physics in that pie throwing was just out of this world. I mean, really, it was real physics up there. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta say, as you guys have been talking, I know you can't hear from our side, but there's been lots of oohs and ahs and laughs in the audience as people are hearing these stories. And so this is a question. This next one is related to this idea of COG headquarters, and it comes from a tune named Boozer on the Toontown Discord. And it says, how would you, as original developers of the game, go about describing the chairman of the COGs, which is this sort of big bad that's been teased at times throughout Toontown's history? And they say all of the COGs, from a cold caller to a CEO, have had some fun characterization, but there's never been concrete plans for the chairman. I'm interested in what the big bad leader of the COGs would be in your eyes.
Wow, we had a sketch or something of them at some point, but it was very vague. I don't think we had super detailed thoughts, other than they were very big. Like I remember a sketch we'd done where like the tunes were very tiny, and there was this sort of King Kong sized cog. That's about all I remember about anything concrete about the chairman.
Well, in the really old days, there was a giant robot that Scrooge McDuck had built, and he's the one who started it all. So originally, he was the big bad. It was this very, he's like a Bruce Woodside kind of creation, but he wasn't a chairman. He was just like a big robot, basically. So I think that kind of stuck, this idea that they would be big. And then when we started adding the HQs, we needed to have higher ranks of COGs. And, I think we ran out of who's above the CEO? Now it's the board. So you need the chairman kind of thing. But it kind of came, just bits and pieces came together as we built this other stuff. I mean, you got to realize this is a game we were building. We didn't have the okay to build the whole thing at the beginning. So we built what we could, and then we would tease the rest, probably big risk. We would have a tunnel and say, coming soon or something like that, without the okay to build what's on the other side. So we were building the bridge as the players were sprinting along it. So probably not a great business plan, but we did it because we wanted to keep going. But when we got to kind of superlatives, we started getting to these how much bigger can the next rank up of COG be? So I think that's probably how we ended up with the chairman.
I have to say, it freaks me out sometimes to realize that I'm a CEO, and that feels weird. Oh, Joey, you're muted.
Unmuted on this stream. Okay, here we go.
There we go.
So we got another question here that I'm going to direct towards Sean, because Sean, I feel like you have some game design chops. I've heard that said of you. This is a very design-related question that comes from a tune named Midnight the Yellow Pig, who I know is actually in the audience here at ToonFest.
Oh, hi, Midnight.
And so Midnight asks, Toontown is a very unique in its focus on enticing teamwork. There's no true PvP, and it's incredibly successful in rewarding good social behavior, likely contributing to its long-standing community. I haven't seen this mechanic so successfully duplicated in another game. How was this game style inspired? Was it intentional? And do you think it can be repeated in a modern gaming environment? Big questions for you, Sean.
Yeah. No, those are good questions. I think that the teamwork, I mean, it was in there from the bones, right? Because, and Jesse and Mike can back me up, but the idea of kids playing together, of course, is great, but then also kids playing with their other family members, right? Siblings, parents, things like that. That sort of love of playing together, we wanted it to be engendered into the game at its heart. And so a lot of the choices flowed from that. Now, the question of whether that could be done again in modern times, I think there are game designers these days who are trying to create, friendly games, right? Cozy games, friendly games, where you can, where you're really rewarded for working together, but also just you feel safe to work with other people and to do things like that. So I think it would be better if there were more of those games, but there are folks out there. Dan Cook comes to mind, but there are folks out there who are making games that encourage you to work and play together toward the general good. But I think, that was, I don't know, Jesse, that's in the DNA of Toontown?
Yeah,
right?
I mean, it was something we took very seriously from the very beginning. We came from, in the early days, we were kind of coming from a theme park design background. We were taking everything we learned from like what makes Disneyland work, what makes Disney World work, and how do you bring that into an MMO space? And it was so important to make everybody feel welcome. And in games that are very competitive, a lot of times people feel kind of like, oh, whoa, everybody's fighting against me. I don't know if I belong here. We really wanted something that really made everybody feel supported and created this ability to work together. One of the big design principles we had was that everything in the game would be multiplayer. You can imagine there was some pressure to take things like the mini games and not make them multiplayer because it's hard. Making multiplayer stuff is hard. But we wanted everything to be social. So social first was a huge part of it, and the co-op was part of that. Oh, and to the question of could it succeed today, there are some games that are that way today. I don't know if people have played Palia, which is that's an MMO in the I don't know, I want to say it's on PC and it's on the Switch, I think, and it's a totally cooperative MMO. So people are exploring these spaces again.
Yeah, the guys who did Journey have a pretty good
right
handle on it too. I can't remember their MMO, but it's same thing. It's very easy to play, give things to other players.
Yeah.
But one other thing I'd add to what Jesse said is we were also, we were coming from theme parks and we're making, a game for kids and families. We were really trying to get a mass audience and make people feel comfortable. And the massively multiplayer games that were coming out around the same time that we were playing, there's a lot of griefing. There are a lot of like really bad antisocial behaviors going on. So it kind of helped give us a sort of a guide of like, okay, here's what we're going to have to discourage, So we already, fortunately for us, we were playing a lot of like EverQuest and Ultima Online and games like that, where you could just steal people's stuff and kill them and, all kinds of things. And so it gave us kind of a playbook for how to make it friendlier. And my favorite story from all that was when we added the speed chat and people couldn't say mean things to each other, they started behaving better. It just made people behave better because they couldn't say anything worse than you stink. And so it really, kind of discouraged any kind of bad behavior.
Awesome. Yeah, great answers, everyone. And oh yeah, there's some applause in here. Actually, I don't know if it's possible. I'm going to make an ask of our tech team. By chance, could we turn one of the cameras around so that folks online can see some of the crowd? I'll leave that an open question. It's okay if it doesn't work out. But on to the next one here. This is actually there they are. Yeah, we don't need to see me. You guys are the stars of the show here. Feel free to keep it on them. But this one says, we got a question from Henry the Average. It says, some of the earlier design documents for battles detailed trading, sometimes mentioning trading stickers. But it doesn't completely elaborate on what the gameplay purpose was or everything that could be traded. Does anyone remember what that, 20 years ago, a simple thing, what that note in a design document would have been?
Wow. Stickers? I mean, I know Joe and I used to talk a lot about we wanted to have like real stickers that we were going to send in the mail, and that the sticker proposal ended up turning into the Toontown fan club and the trading cards and all of that. But in-game stickers? Does that ring a bell with either of you guys?
No, the only thing I can think of is at one point there was an idea about trading gags. Like if you ran out, you could trade, but it was too hard to keep things balanced.
Yeah, I mean, geez, I had to do a lot of that interface coding. Just getting the UI working for the battle at all was super hard, and then to be able to layer trading into that. Actually, as I'm thinking about this now, I remember really, because of the cooperative nature, wanting to have some trading mechanics and designing trading windows. I remember this now and figuring out how it would all work. And then I remember getting it all done and like, okay, I see how the whole trading interface would work and how it would work on the server and how we would make it all go. And then at the end, I'm like, but what are we trading? We didn't have a plan to trade anything, so we ended up not really using that because we didn't have any especially good reasons to do trading. Yeah, the thing to remember when you look at a lot of those documents, a lot of times it would be like 2 PM one day, and we're like, "Hey, I got an idea," and we'd talk about it. We'd be excited about it for a half hour, and we'd write it down. And then we're like, oh, wait, no, we got to do this other thing. And then we'd forget about it. So a lot of things got kind of, we would get excited for a really short time sometimes and make a note and then move on to things that were a little more practical.
Yeah, now it's up to Joey and the team to make trading work. And good luck with that.
Good luck.
Figure out what you're trading.
Yeah,
that's right.
The pressure's on now, Sean. I think you've tasked us with something that I don't know if we'll be able to handle, but we'll do our best.
Don't do it. It's a trap.
I lured him. Did I lure him into the trap? Toontown humor.
Now, this does bring up a question. I'll start with you on this one, Sean. Were there any scrapped ideas for Toon parties that maybe never saw the light of day? Something that you really wish could have gotten into the Toon Party update?
Well, I think we talked in the past at one of these about ice skating or doing tricks and stuff. I know at the time I was really into SSX Tricky and snowboarding games, and so I thought that and Kyle, who I think we've mentioned in the past, is an amazing animator, and at the time he was working on concepts for that, but. So I think that would have been cool, bouncing around in the sky from the cannons and things like that. Got me a little bit of the feeling that I wanted, but I wanted that feeling of, doing sweet tricks in the air, and that never came to full fruition. So,
yeah, I can't believe, Sean, the number of activities that you got into parties, because. When we planned to do this, I'm like, oh, okay, maybe we'll get like 3 or 4 in there. And then you're getting all these different things going in there. Parties really exceeded expectations from, at least on my side.
Yeah, there was definitely a lot of kit bashing that we went on. So kit bashing is like taking things and then repurposing them for like, the whole dance floor. Like that was all, all those secret codes to load all those sort of animations that we had lying around, but repurpose them and make them into, show them in the light of the dance party and give them new life that way. I think that was a lot of fun. But yes, a lot of we wanted to make party special. I think we did it.
Oh, I think I have a Toontown party artifact. I'm gonna run and get it. You guys, keep talking.
Toontown party artifact.
I can't imagine what that would be.
I don't know. I got my shirt on. I don't know if Joey saw earlier. I got my Toontown rewritten shirt. Yeah.
This could be a good time to plug. I know we brought this up before, but you guys may not know Sean Patton has a website with all of his shirts that he including this Toontown written shirt that he's wearing. And if you want to check it out, I believe it's seanpatton.com/shirts.
Yeah, or toomuchshirt.com.
Toomuchshirt.com. Yep. Check it out. Does it have mobile support, Sean? Can people look at it in the audience?
I mean, sure. I coded it in Notepad, straight HTML. So, it'll work anywhere. It just might not look good.
All right, Jesse, what have you got for us here?
So I got my box of sound effects here, and I know that somewhere in here are the things that we used in order to make some of the party sound effects. I gotta dig them out, but I know they're hiding in here. There's a lot of stuff in here, definitely. Oh, I think we used this thing. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. We did something with that, I thought.
Entirely possible.
There's a
the mouth harp is the real thing.
I know. I was looking for the mouth harp. I know it's here somewhere. All right, I'm gonna mute while I look for that because that'll be too loud.
You sound like.
In the
You
meantime,
ever wonder what Jesse digging through a box of sound effects sounds like?
That's a sound effect.
No, he found it.
There you go.
I found it. I found it. Are you ready? Let's see, I gotta do it left-handed because of this microphone. Yeah, there you go. So this is the actual mouth harp that we made the bouncing sounds on with Toontown. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can get a good one here. There you go. That was a good one.
Amazing.
Well, so we got another online question here from, let's see. Oh, this one actually from Midnight the Yellow Pig again. Great question asker. So Midnight said, I really enjoy the parts of the panel most where the guests are just speaking freely about their experiences building Toontown. I know that Jesse's shared so many great stories, so it'd be great to just hear about anything interesting at all that a guest may have to talk about. So the general question to guests is, can you tell us any stories of your time during Toontown's development? Any interesting memories you have that you would just love to share with everyone?
Well, one that I thought about when you had sent some questions ahead of time, Joey, about what was something that I was excited about that we never did build. For me, it was this neighborhood. We had this crazy neighborhood that I think this was another Bruce Woodside classic. It was the old-timey black and white neighborhood. So it'd be all the old, Clara the cow type animated characters in it, and it would all be black and white. And I guess the tunes would turn black and white when they got there. I just thought it was so sort of surreal, the whole idea of it. And it would feature like that old-timey cartoon style. And, I think it's one of those things, if Bruce and his team had done it, it would have been unlike anything anybody's ever seen. And I still have kind of like in my imagination what that neighborhood could have looked like. And, maybe even like the flickering film stock kind of thing, it could be just wild. So that's one I just remember it kept coming up and it always was like the one after the one we were going to build. We never quite got to it. Do you remember that, Jesse, when we were talking about it?
I absolutely remember it. And it was on one of the maps because we had a map that at some point we were proposing 8 different neighborhoods and it was on there. But I don't remember, like it had a name, that neighborhood. And I don't remember. Do you know, Joey? Is it on one of the docs?
We're getting lots of people shouting on the crowd that Funny Farm they think was
Funny Farm. Yeah.
No, it's funny. I don't think so because Funny Farm was going to be something else. Funny Farm was going to be like a farm themed.
I thought it was like Claire the cow because she's Clarabelle or whatever her name was.
Maybe we might have merged those two ideas together, but I thought because we were talking about doing a whole farm theme world because that was such a prevalent thing in early cartoons. Maybe those two got mashed together, but I remember I was talking about the red barns, which is partly why I kind of like that wasn't going to be the black and white world. But I remember really struggling to imagine if we were going to make a farm-based neighborhood, like what are the streets like? I struggled. Like, is it just all these barns? Like it was that part I really struggled with. I'll dig a little, see if I can find some other name, but you might be right. Funny Farm maybe was the best name that we had for it.
Yeah, I feel like we maybe combine those. The other thing that I remember when I know we had kind of crossed over into some kind of new audiences, when somebody had a picture or somebody sent in a picture of someone had crocheted their tune onto a pillow. And so it was like this crochet needlework pillow of one of our characters. And I was thinking that's when you really crossed over, when somebody is knitting or whatever your character from a video game. That stuck with me. I've used that picture in presentations I've given at conferences and stuff, because it speaks to like how broad we actually got with that thing.
Yeah, that was definitely our first serious fan art, without a question.
Yeah, I mean, I think we as developers, we're making these things, we're working hard, and we're having fun doing it. But I always, when people ask what do you like most about game development, it's always seeing people enjoy the games. And I think that was most driven home to me actually when Joey first asked me to go to one of these events. And the fans, you guys are so awesome, and it just was like it boggled my mind that you were all there, like to see Jesse and I and to ask us questions, and that's just a special feeling that I'll always remember that you guys gave me. So there you go.
Yeah. Well, and at this point, have you been working on it longer than we did?
That's true. Yeah.
I know, that's crazy. Like
10 years.
The Toontown Rewritten group has been working on it longer than we worked on Toontown back in the day. So you guys own it more than we do at this point, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Jesse, we appreciate that, but we're gonna keep asking you questions as long as you can.
I don't know. I must start asking you questions. Hey, and I did just dig up that old document, and I did see in that illustration we had merged the black and white and the funny farm. I'd forgotten about that, but there was a time earlier where those were contemplated as two different neighborhoods. But yeah, when we finally came down to like, let's make an illustration out of it, yeah, those got merged together.
Funny Farm's a good name. I feel like there'd be a lot of corn mazes and stuff in Funny Farm.
That'd be good. I think maybe Joe, you guys should build it. Just do it.
Yeah.
All right, so we're signing up for up for a farm-themed playground. Let's see what else we can build by the end of
maybe you can trade farm implements. I'm not sure how it works.
There you go. Finally, used for the trading.
You're trading corn for wheat.
If you folks in the audience want to help Joey and his team make these things, then I'm sure he wouldn't mind people helping. And I know your team is huge, but
you're just making trouble there, Sean.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
Sean,
just thought of it.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. I was changing the subject. Go ahead, finish your comment.
Oh, I was going to change the subject too. I was going to ask Sean, when you started working on Toontown, you were an intern.
Yes.
What was the first thing that you did on Toontown?
You folks thought that the Toon Creator needed some work, so I was working on the Toon Creator first because I know there was a sort of a early, more bare bones version, and I was gonna spruce it up. And I actually put an Easter egg in that. I don't know if you guys ever knew that. Did you ever know that?
I don't know that I did. What's the Easter egg that you put in the creator?
It's a GalaxyCon exclusive. So I put an Easter egg in where there was a little square in the sort of top, like 1/3 in, and if you clicked it, instead of walking, the tunes would turn and then they would they're kind of like on a people mover. And I just thought that was hilarious. You could like toggle on and off. And I don't think I told you at the time.
I do. I remember it. I remember like, what is this square? And we'd spent so much time looking at the creator that I remember that square.
Slightly off colored.
Did we leave it there? We didn't leave it there.
Well, no. Well, it was definitely live for many years. At some point, that code got refurbished, and I remember the day that it stopped, or not the day, but I remember one time I went to try it, and it was like that. I wasn't checking it every day, although that sounds like something I would do. But no, it existed for a long time.
On January 7th,
That's a good story. Joe, is this,
2010.
is this a known thing, Joey, or is this new information, or is this old information?
It's information that I didn't know. Did anyone here in the crowd know that? No. This
Well,
is Galaxy Comics.
there you go. The secret conveyor belt Easter egg.
Conveyor belt Easter egg. It's a classic.
No longer there. Or maybe it's there. It's probably just commented out. You could probably find it.
I also put one in Match Mini that was triggered much the same way. So maybe people can find it. I don't know if it's still there, but it was at one point. I won't even tell you what it did.
Oh, because you don't remember.
I do remember.
Okay, all right.
Like if I'm gonna risk an internship like by sneaking an Easter egg, trust me, I'll remember.
All right.
Everyone's going to be heading back to our booth later and just clicking all over their screen trying to find these squares.
The hidden pixel.
You will be weekly
Mike,
rewarded.
Mike, you had something earlier that you were going to change the subject to something.
Oh yeah, I was just going to say, does anybody remember we had these like life-size cog suits? We had these giant cog suits we made way back, and we actually got the people who make the Walkabout Parks characters to make these. We spent a ton of money. They were a fortune, and we had 3 of them, and they were these like giant cog suits, so we could have the cogs show up at events. Like we had our early ToonFests and stuff like that. And I just remember like what a ridiculous process it was to get those things made. But when I saw them for the first time, it was so amazing. I mean, one of them was a big cheese. I don't remember what the other ones were. I just remember. Was there a Flunky? I know there was a Big Cheese.
I think it was Flunky, Big Cheese. I don't know the third one.
Yeah, I don't remember what the third one was, but it was so amazing to see them. And they were so big. I mean, they had like these oversized torsos. They looked like they do in the game. And I was at a ToonFest and was just walking around, and one of them came around the corner, and these kids were just like so startled and like took off running. This was on the Disney studio lot, and they had all these like, it was like this fun, there was cornhole and these like fun games and stuff, and then these cogs come around the corner and these kids are like and like take off running. It was the funniest thing. I don't think they expected that. I mean, they're giant, so they were super imposing. Like they were bigger than a person, because the head was probably like 8. On the Big Cheese, it was above 8 feet tall. So it was really, really quite large. So I just have a fond memory of seeing those guys.
I know. I sure would love to know where they ended up. That's something I've asked Jesse before. Is where did these costumes go? Are they just sitting in a Disney warehouse somewhere?
Yeah, we had this guy. We had this guy Chad, who ran marketing. Chad Ludwig, and he had all these places he would stash these things. He found hiding places like in the basements of buildings at Disney, where he had work a deal with whoever was in charge of facilities, and he had televisions and cog suits and like all kinds of weird stuff. And every once in a while he'd have to clear out some space. And so he'd be like, hey, you want, 10 backpacks? Here you go. Stuff like that. He would just show up with boxes of stuff. He was like that guy that you go to, the guy that has everything. Oh, I can get that for you. If you're those movies, in the military, you're like, hey, I need a tank. And you'd be like, okay, I can trade you for one. This is the guy. He was that guy. Nice. So ask Chad, I guess. He'll probably know.
Well, so now that we're about an hour into this, and I know that a lot of the folks here are very excited about the possibility of seeing you all play a little bit of Toontown tonight. So while we get set up for that, I think I'm going to need a laptop over here, but you all feel free to start getting logged in if you're not already.
All right.
But while we do that, we actually have a trailer that the folks at ToonFest saw here today of this new update that's being released tonight for Toontown that we can play here for all of you. So we'll trigger that in just a second. Oh, they want to see some reactions.
All right. I wish our old trailers were that good.
So you guys are ready for that, right? You know, you guys are the masters of gags in Toontown, so I'm sure you can take on these new cogs.
Well, I'm sure that Sean will show us where all the Easter eggs are, so it'll be fine.
I didn't write this code.
So let's see. We're getting a laptop brought up here. Now, are you folks logged into the game right now? Everything seem okay on your end?
Yeah, man. Do we need to turn off our audio? I shut off all the audio in the game.
Just muted all around. Okay. Jesse, we saw your lips moving, but we couldn't hear you because you're muted. And he still can't hear me. Oh, no. What's he doing?
There we go. I'm unmuted now.
There you go.
I created a new character for this. Is that the one I should use? Should I use my regular character? What should I be doing there?
You could play your any character you have already. We'll get you some extra gags. Don't worry.
All right. I made it because I made a new one because I thought maybe I was supposed to make a new one for this. So that's what I did. So I'm logged in as that right now. So I'll stay there as that.
We're getting wired in on our side. Are you in Toontown Central, Jesse?
I am. Yes.
Cool. Mike and Sean, are you in Toontown Central too?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm Dizzy Gloop.
I'm Banjo Gigglesbox.
I'm Barnacle Snout.
Oh, that's all right. I see you right there, Mike. Okay.
I'm jumping for no reason because that's why jumping is
Because
the
you
next.
can. Despite my.
Wait, no, I'm in Barnacle. Ugh, I'm in the wrong place. I'm in Donald's Dock.
What are you doing in Donald's Dock?
I don't know, man. Become my friend so I can work you.
Oh, I gotta send a friend request to Mike here. All right.
We're just told they're going to try and do something on the stream side to fix the echoing issue so that we can keep everything unmuted. So the stream might go down for 2 minutes. We're not sure if we'll be able to hear you or you'll be able to hear us. But at least I see a lot of us are in game here. So we'll chat in Toontown and be back in a moment.
Sounds good.
I'm on my way.
All right. And there you are.
Yes. Now I have a friend.
Oh, look at you got a lot of HP here happening, man. All right.
Yeah, I think they must have boosted me.
I love these. I love the fact they still all these blurry icons from 1999. All these Win 95 icons.
The friend icon in the corner.
I'm currently playing on a 4K screen, so it looks pretty good.
Oh man. La, 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 la. All right, so there's stuff here I don't even know what is. What's up with these cog targets here? What is happening here?
Oh, that's right. Toontown
Yeah,
time.
I saw the cog practice dummy.
Yeah, what's up with these practice dummies?
Sir Lappington.
This is not a feature I know. I've been out of it.
I like these beach balls.
Look at that.
Cool.
Fancy. There's a throw button. Boom.
Whoa.
And then there's a
I could have punched it. I could have punched it if I had timed it right.
And then if there's a tiny square and I press it and what I hang glider pops out of my head. No, that's not true. That would be an Easter egg.
There you go. Boom.
Oh yeah, I saw the punch button too.
Maybe that's just the grab button. Maybe you can just actually play catch if you time it just right.
No, it's a grab button, and then it turns into a throw button.
Oh, okay. So throw it at me, and I'll see if I can catch it.
All right, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna throw it your way. Coming your way, man. Boom.
Yeah.
There you go. It works.
Coming at
So,
you.
oh wait. So can I throw it at the cogs? Is that maybe what I'm supposed to do with these beach balls? Is that what's going on here?
I don't know. Yeah, it could be.
Might as well.
He does have a target on him. I guess that. Oh, he disappears if you get too close.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, so see if you can hit him. There he's back.
he hit you back.
I guess
That's
so.
hilarious.
What happened?
It bounced right off of him. And
Yeah, it bounced off and came
hit
right
Sean
back.
It hit Sean in the face. It was kind of funny, actually.
I mean the beak.
So does he come up if I'm close, or he just stays down?
No, I think he stays down. You got to be a distance away. I'm not sure.
Oh, no, there he is.
Oh, no,
it's not a timer.
he's just timed.
I just can't do anything with him.
Butterfly.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Oh wait, what does this do? Nothing.
I'm a duck. I like water.
What are these little like megaphones mean?
Oh wait, I'm throwing pies now.
Oh, I see a pie. Yeah.
I don't know how that works or where it came from, but it's totally happening.
Maybe we were supposed to be saving those for the battle we're about to do.
That would make sense. That would kind of make sense.
Oh yeah, because somebody just loaded me up. Yeah, they gave me this ability, so I have 19 left. Yeah, I probably shouldn't spend them all doing this.
Kind of be smart. I'm checking my inventory, and actually, though, I have less stuff in my inventory than I have out there. So, like, according to my inventory, I only have one pie slice, but like out here in the neighborhood, I have like 21 pie slices.
Well, that's gags versus other pies.
I don't know.
Trunk.
You reading your book.
Probably save.
SOS cards.
The book was always one of my favorite features in here.
Remote controls.
The pies on the screen are the ones to throw. Okay. I don't know what that means. Not the usual gag inventory one. So I have like a secret inventory of pies.
Who are you talking to?
I see Sir Lappington is up here yakking some stuff about how pies work.
Oh, that sounds useful.
He's saying these pies you have here are the pie stash. I don't know. This is a new one to me. I don't know much.
Eeper.
What is going on with silly teams? I have not been paying attention, so I don't know what that is either. Do you guys know what that is?
There's a silly meter.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's a silly meter.
Hey, online folks, are you able to hear me okay?
We can hear you. You got a lot of echo, but we can hear you.
Echo.
No, it's getting better.
Sounds like
It's getting better.
too. All right, we'll keep working on it.
All right.
I mean,
we can hear you. It's okay if you echo. Like it's when we echo, it's hard to talk.
Okay.
Let's see.
Derp.
That speed chat icon is so blurry.
So good.
It looks like in the book they've really run out of space for icons. There is no more room. Remember when there were like 4 icons over there? Like 4 pages in the book?
Yeah.
And now there's what, 15? It's a lot.
It's a lot.
I love, Sean, I still can't believe you counted up this calendar.
Yeah.
Hey, look at this calendar.
Toontown. We had to decide on. I remember Toontown being a big thing, and then we just made it Pacific time.
Yeah. Wow. We sure didn't want to do that calendar. We fought tooth and nail against that, and we lost. We lost that fight. We had to do the calendar.
Trolley Tracks Thursday. Silly Saturdays.
I don't know. Now it looks like the calendar's kind of cool. Back then it was boring.
Oh, look at the fish. I have Dr. White. Telephone.
Mr. Lappington, is he a player? Let's see. He's moved around.
Yeah, I think it's.
Yeah, he's a player.
I don't know who it is. I think it might be Joey. I'm not sure.
You got a big hat. Someone give me a yellow
Guys,
hat.
All right. Thank you.
Might be ready to go now. I will say the crowds had a lot of amusement of you guys rediscovering maybe all these different features in Toontown.
I know. Like we've been out of the loop, so there's stuff here. We're like, I don't know what's going on.
So if you want to look at your gags, if you open your sticker book and go to your gags, you should be set with a full inventory of stuff. So you're ready
that looks
to
pretty
take
good.
on some cogs.
All right, we can do it.
So I'm over here impersonating Augie Doodle. He's actually a member of our team, but I'm running around as Augie Doodle here.
Okay.
So I can guide you to where we're going to be going.
Great.
Let's head over. I'm thinking to Cellbot headquarters. So we'll start a little on the easier end with fighting a supervisor there.
All right, you go there, and I'll just go to you.
I have a smattering of gags. If I'm supposed to be completely full, then I.
Oh, I need to ride the trolley before leaving.
Oh shoot! I gotta, dude. I haven't finished the tutorial. Oh no! I shouldn't have used this new character. Oh no! We got a little trouble there. Oh man!
Do I need to actually go on the trolley?
Maybe.
See, I think. Oh no, Jesse's going to Toon headquarters.
Well, it's making me. It says I have to. It won't let me leave because I started this new character.
We're going without you, Jesse.
Joey.
I'll try and catch up, man.
Oh, this is a game you guys haven't played before, I bet. This is a
I
Toontown
know.
original.
Suppose I will get bigger over time.
What are you guys doing? Oh, everybody left me. I'm all alone. Sad. I'm gonna hang out here with Sir Lappington. How's it going, man?
Hey, Sir Lappington.
Yeah.
Yes, go after Barnacle Snout. Just leave me alone.
Oh, we got one.
Get another one. Oh, Barnacle Snout got startled.
You got me.
Oh, shoot.
All right, we just need to find Sean.
Don't find me.
Oh, here comes. There he is.
Stay away
Sean,
from
you
me.
better run.
I'm running. I think you're faster than me, though.
Now, who gave me a tiny head?
Snoot, get out of the way. What are you doing? Well played.
All right, I'm going back to the playground. Let's see if we can find Jesse. There he is. He's got a small head now.
I don't know how that happened. I think I was one of Sean's Easter eggs. I clicked the little square, and suddenly I've got a tiny head. I'm not sure what happened. All right, where are we going now? I think it'll let me go places now.
Teleport.
With your small head.
This game's great.
You guys might need to turn your task. Let's see. Are you able to visit me yet? Okay.
Yes.
Jesse's here.
Yeah,
Let's see.
right there.
We got Mike, I think.
Yep.
I'm coming.
Sean.
Pulling this hole out of my pocket.
There they
Ooh,
are. All
this
right.
looks scary.
So we're gonna head over this way. My mouse isn't working for some reason. That's okay.
I'm sure nothing bad will happen in here.
So fast.
This looks really safe. Okay.
This way. He says this way.
Alrighty. Let's go in. Yeah, let's do that thing.
So is this area ringing any bells to you guys? I'm curious because I know Jesse and Sean, you all were off the team by the time the headquarters released. But Mike, I believe you were around.
Yeah, I was around for this.
About headquarters, where it's pretty much the same as before in the factory. However, the end has a new supervisor.
Oh boy!
Has some
Under
interesting
new management.
new battle mechanics.
Oh man.
Remember people would hop off at the last minute and go up short 2 people.
All right, you guys lead the way.
Okay.
Give me the big red button. I'm
It's
gonna
gonna
press
be
it.
easy. No, nothing bad will happen.
Is there a keyboard key to shoot these pies?
Okay.
Now, Jesse, here's a little bit of the jumping that you're looking for.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
you can disable him.
Whoa.
Uh-oh. I'm in a battle over here.
Wait, you're in a battle already?
Yeah, I am.
All right, let's do this.
Everybody's gonna be here. All right, we got this. Let's see. All right. Yeah, that's it. Everybody knows the right strategy. This is a good strategy. You're all dead. Oh, remember all the conversations about those bonuses and how to communicate that? Oh man. All right, piece of cake.
You
Yeah.
got applause,
And we're
applause
done.
in the crowd here.
All
Proud of
right.
you guys for getting through your first cog battle.
I'm so proud. I remember one of the first times we'd launch the game, and I would run around and play with other people, and we could spy on their secret chats. And I was in a group, and there were some people, and I was like, we were going up a building, and we were fighting, and I'm like, yeah, this is good. I'm doing pretty well. And the two people are just talking about, wow, this guy's terrible. Like, he doesn't know anything about this game. And I was very sad, but I couldn't say anything because I'm not supposed to be able to hear them. But I was crying inside. Okay, let's see. What are we doing? Look at all these guys. I'm just going to do what I feel like is fun. La, 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 la.
Sounds good.
La, la, la. That was totally uncalled for. Nice. That's it.
The room
Yes.
erupted here, Jesse, because you just broke the core Toontown rule. You used sound on lured cogs.
I know. Oh man, Joe and I spent so much time coming up with all those rules. La, 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 la. There's no point doing traps. All right, how about someone do let's see, anyone? Okay, everybody's doing that. All right, I'm doing it too. La 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 la. That's a good choice.
Look at that dance.
Tee. Those anchor points are in a strange place. Yeah. One of the secret heroes at Toontown was Ron, another one of the interns who did so much of the. He coded up so many of the attacks, and without him, we wouldn't have had nearly as many. And today he teaches game development in Florida.
Yeah. I see him at GDC every year.
Yeah.
Actually, I got to speak with Ron at GDC this year, and he told me he was so excited when he learned about Toontown Rewritten because he actually gets to play the game with his daughter. There's something that.
That's great.
All right, guys.
See, this is easy. No, there's nothing to be careful about here. Uh-oh. We might need to be careful.
Make it a 10. Oh.
Oh, ouch.
You going through that door? Where are we going? Oh my god.
I did this wrong. I'm trying to go to the door. It's not going too well.
Oh god. I'm getting up here. Whoa. What the? I just jumped through a wall. As you do.
You gotta come up to the top here.
What? Ow.
Top of what?
Where did he go? The stairs. I'm going up the stairs.
Yeah, go up the stairs.
Oh, you guys are in a battle? What the? Don't worry, I'm here.
Well, let's see. So we got. I don't know where Jesse's at. I'm just gonna fight these cogs, I guess.
I'm lost.
Find the stairs, Jesse. Come up to us.
Wait, up the stairs? Wait.
Up the stairs. Just keep going up.
I found a door. Maybe that's back the way we came. I'm not sure now.
Yeah, don't go through a door.
I'm bad at platformers. There's a reason I didn't put platformers in Toontown. It's because I'm bad at them. Wait, don't go here. Don't go there. There's nowhere to go. Oh, wait.
I just love that you can see everyone running around in the background. Every once in a while, I catch a sighted Jesse.
I got him.
Again, the crowd goes wild.
All right, let's see. What are you guys all doing? You're getting pies there. Yeah, classic, understandable. I'm gonna do something unexpected. Nope, that's a bad choice. I'm gonna do something not unexpected. Oh yeah, I always like that animation. There you
modeled off you.
That it looks
that animation, right? You know who the juggling's based off of?
It's supposed to be based on
Jesse. Yeah.
It looks different now.
No, I promise we didn't change it, Jesse.
Because it used to do a thing with the foot, and I didn't see that happen.
Oh,
so
yeah, it does still do the thing with the foot. Am I right?
All right, I guess I didn't see it.
All right,
Yeah,
here,
Richard modeled it off of me one day. I remember that. La 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 la. We got some questionable choices happening right now. Now that worked.
I just like dancing.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. You were made for it.
All right, so now we gotta
some kind of button puzzle.
Everyone likes button puzzles.
We did it. Oh no, we didn't.
Did we?
Yeah, we did. Now we did it.
What? Did we? Did I mention I don't like platformers? Well, I'm following Augie.
Yeah, the door's unlocked now.
Is it? Ouch.
Woohoo!
All right, which way, guys? Looks
That
like
way?
this-
Nothing could go wrong this way.
There's a lot of rust in this mystery. This is awesome, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
Don't fall down there. Ooh, an elevator. Who's that over there? We lost someone.
We left somebody behind.
Let me guess.
Jesse got lost again.
Oh, it wasn't Jesse.
I was taking some
No,
jelly
it was Jesse.
beans. Where'd you go?
Up again.
I was busy getting jelly beans and stuff. And where'd you go? Wait, I don't. Oh, there's an elevator. Oh, I didn't see it.
Whoa. I just rediscovered camera control, so I'm all good now. Oh, you guys are in bed.
Oh wait, how did they? I forgot how they work, Sean.
It's page up and page down.
Oh right. Are you guys in? Oh no! The elevator went back down. I was too slow. That's all right.
We're gonna see if Jesse's gonna get.
I'm
here.
gonna save the day.
We're gonna do it.
Hello, here I am, just in time.
Your small head.
Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Set him up and knock him down. There it is. Bam. Yeah, orange numbers. I remember coding that. Look at that.
Good dance. This guy after my own heart.
Ha, ha, ha. All right. Oh, yeah.
What?
All right. Let's see. Let's see. You're doing that. All right. I was going to do that. But I won't.
Here's a pro tip for you guys. If you look
I'm
at
ready.
the top right and hover over that red icon, this is a new thing in Toontown written called status effects. Sorry, the red square.
The remote control.
That cog is under remote control.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. I was wondering what was
Space
going on.
square.
So you're saying there's a tiny little square and you click it and an Easter egg happens.
Sounds familiar.
Exactly.
Look at that. Look at that.
So he's healing us. I love it.
I think Bruce Woodside would have loved that.
Yeah.
Oh, and it takes it from his health. What?
Boy, remember how long we fussed around trying to figure out what font we were going to use for the cogs? Me and Felipe talked about that forever, it felt like.
Pieing it up.
That was unnecessary, but I did it anyway. Gratuitous birthday cake.
Oh.
Boom. Yeah. Boom. Uh-oh.
Right.
Audience here, drop. All right, they're saying drop.
I'm gonna do this just because it's funny.
I don't have a drop.
How many drops do you need? You know what I'm saying?
I don't have any drops. I'm just gonna. What does a sticky note do? Pass it. Saving my energy. I do feel better.
Oh no!
Oh! Oh no!
Ow!
Fail! Huge fail.
I thought you guys had this.
Joey, have you not played this game before?
Zing.
Jesse, I think you're the one who worked on the drop accuracy values, right?
Oh. Oh no. Yeah, that's I will. I'm gonna put it out there. The drop accuracy is one of my great regrets as a game designer.
All comes out.
That's one of those ones that look good on paper, but in the game, it wasn't the best choice.
You didn't want it to be OP, right?
I didn't want it to be OP, and on paper it appeared to be balanced properly, but in practice, it is annoying.
Why is my
And
movement
we probably should have
inverted?
gone back and fixed it, but
Wait a minute. How did we get left behind again?
I can only walk backwards, guys.
I don't
Sorry,
know
I'm
where
slow.
are we supposed to be?
Were we not supposed to go in this door?
I don't know. Are we trapped? I guess we're supposed to go somewhere else. I see Augie over here. Let's go over there.
Okay. Augie is our guiding star. Our north.
I will say one of my proudest game design aspects of this is the whole system with the arrows and the where you can find each other.
Yeah, that's great.
It's
You see people off screen.
Yeah, no other game had done that, and of course, with the magic of David Rose, we got it to actually work properly. All right. Let's do.
Are we coordinating?
I'm gonna do a trap. I'm all about a trap on the middle guy. I'm doing that right now. Yes. Let's get some traps going.
Want me to do a trap too?
Well, somebody's got a lure.
Sean, you gotta use lure.
I'm doing it. I'll just do this.
That's good.
Big.
Oh man, I love the trap lore thing. I remember when we pitched this, we had for the whole battle system, we got these toys from Happy Meals, and we would act it out in the conference room to show how it was going to work. Who were those? What were those? We had these like cog guys from McDonald's. What was that? It was from a movie or something. Does anybody know what that was?
I remember those guys.
Was it Men in Black?
Maybe.
Was it maybe like Men in Black Happy Meal toys? I think that might have been it. Because we had like little Mickey and little Donald and Goofy. We had little miniatures there, and then for the bad guys, we had these big dudes in suits. I bet it was Men in Black guys. All right, look at us. We're good.
We're about to fight the supervisor. Once we get to this next room.
We just got what? We just got 20 more levels, right? Something like that. We pushed a button, and now we go back here.
Push the button.
Do I jump off the ledge? Is that what I did?
I know. I'm so tempted to do that.
I don't think we should do that. And then we go here. And then... Uh-oh. Look at these guys. Look at this. Who's this? The factory foreman.
Whoa.
What?
Dude.
What is happening?
Oh, no, it's going to affect his timetable.
Look at this. Look at this. Bruce Woodside would be so proud.
I know. He'd love this.
This little action sequence here. And,
oh, no.
I'm gonna do a railroad because it's hilarious. I'm dropping that in there. So can somebody get a lure going?
Sure.
Yeah, there you go. Well, we don't need 2 lures. Well, unless one of them fails.
Well, that's
Oh,
true.
this is only a one-person lure, so
Yeah. Is that dumb?
yeah.
Too bad I'm doing it.
We'll see. Well, it could be a good back. It's a good backup. Yes, look at
Oh,
this.
that is a large track.
It is. Come on, guys. Yeah, step
They
on.
love presentations.
And all right, bam.
Oh my gosh.
So now, wait. When did that get added? That was not in the original game. Who added that and when?
We added another layer of all the gags at one point. I don't remember when it was. Maybe when we came out with HQs.
Overtime.
Is he leveling up? What's going on here?
He's overtime, so he's in some super intense mode.
I love it.
Oh my god.
Overtime. What are we doing?
I'm just this guy's a jerk. He's getting
that we have less time to choose gags before.
Oh, all right, fast. All right, pick. Bam. There you go. Oh, thank you, Banjo.
Don't worry. Tee hee ha 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 ha.
There you go. Boom. Oh yeah, look at this.
Whoa.
We're getting all the points now.
Sellbot Scrap Factory.
Oh, we did it. That is the first new supervisor. That's a pretty easy one.
Yeah, we got overpowered.
Do you guys feel up for a more difficult challenge, perhaps?
Sure.
Absolutely.
Because I gotta tell you, the room here wants you to go to Boss Spot headquarters.
Cool.
No problem.
Let's do it.
There's probably no boss bots there, so that's fine.
It's a piece of cake, birthday cake, that is. Oh my god. All right, here we go.
Y'all separated. Where did you guys go?
I'm with
There you
Mike, and there's
Yeah, I see you guys.
Augie. Where is Augie? Lost now.
Oh, let's go to Augie.
If you guys want to teleport to me, we can restock on gags before we go to the next one.
That sounds.
I don't need the restock.
I don't even need gags to defeat these guys. Oh, not Donald's dock. I have PTSD about Donald's dock. Oh man, I spent so much time here. Whew.
Just threw pie in the water. Why did I do that?
Man, I don't know.
Waste.
How's it going, Donald?
I love the boat. The boat is cool.
Hey, where is Donald? Donald. Where'd he
Ooh,
go?
there's a star down here.
When did Donald leave the boat? Hey Augie, when did Donald leave the boat?
Donald left the boat when Disney stopped running.
Yeah, I was gonna guess.
Right, I forgot.
But Goofy's still there at the gag shop.
He does, yeah. You will see his head around. Our strategy was we wanted to touch the Disney characters as little as possible. So we didn't go out of our way to add them back into the game, where we would have to write code to do it. But we didn't go out of our way to remove them from the game, where it would sort of get people talking about it and, you know, raise a fuss because their favorite playground was renamed. And I don't know, it was a little bit of a weird strategy, but it's worked for us so far.
Yeah, it's fine. Donald was always a little creepy on that boat anyway.
So did you guys grab some gags? You feel ready for this next supervisor?
Oh.
How do we need to go to the gag shop?
I forgot that's why we were here.
I wasn't paying attention.
No.
Okay, I'm definitely doing it now.
I'm just swimming in the lake.
Boop, 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 boop.
Okay.
about 100 birthday cakes. Is that?
Sounds useful.
La, 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 la.
What is going
I wonder.
So I'll say while here. So unfortunately, we were hoping to have one other person join us, Jan Wallace from the Toontown Line team. It seems like she might not have been available or maybe has some technical troubles getting in, but we'll still see if we can get a video message from her that we'll send out to everyone. But I don't know, Jesse, Sean, or Mike, do you have any memories of working with Jan? Any notable Toontown experiences that you know she worked on?
Oh man, Jan was awesome to work with. She and I worked really close on coming up with all the names for all the stores and things. That was one place where we worked really close together.
Yeah, Jan was the writer, so she wrote a lot of the dialogue and.
Yep, a lot of the documents and things. But she I don't know. She always had such super good energy. We were always excited to be working with Jan.
If you guys feel ready, you can teleport to me.
Okay.
And
all right, doing it.
We'll head to Boss Spot headquarters.
Quack, 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 quack. True words. This place is scary.
I'm going to look to our team in the room. So if we got about 20 minutes left in this panel, do you guys feel like we have time for a final fringe? No final fringe. All right, we're going to go to the first fairway. We'll take it a little easy.
This looks hard.
Look at the shadows in the distance.
I know, it's ominous.
Ready? Here we go.
So good.
I'm tempted to hop off right now.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Whee!
First fairway.
This is just a golfing game. It's going to be easy.
I went mini golfing last week. I'm ready. Oh.
Don't go over there, Augie. There's Cogs.
Hi, Cogs.
We should just go around them, I think. I'm going to jump over them. Get ready. Here I go. Boo! Oh, it didn't work. See, that's a cheese joke. Oh, yeah. Jan wrote all of those little cog things that they say. All right. Okay. This is all no problem. Easy. I don't know. What are you guys doing?
I'm learning.
Lore. Got some lore going. Well, I'm going to get some traps going.
Jillian, please remember to do the things to get ready for tomorrow.
All right, watch this. This is going to be... Oh. There we go.
Oh, that didn't work.
Sploing.
See, we defeated them. And so... Oh, no, we didn't. Ow.
Hey, your head's back to normal size.
Yeah.
This is because it's swole up. I'm being hit by that golf ball. All right. I've had it with these guys. Bam. I agree with that. And bam. Cake them. Poof, poof, poof.
Oh, so many cakes.
Yeah, that's right. Boom. Okay, how?
Is that pin effect? Like, are you just sitting at the black? How's that
Man,
work?
my head's going to get even bigger now. All right, you know what I got to do? I got to do some juggling because, like, this is going to be meta because this is my character doing that. There you go. Look at that. Oh, there's the foot. There it is. I just didn't see it before. Boof. Yeah, Richard noticed that I do that with my foot. So he put it in there.
That's awesome.
Bam. All right, get him, Augie.
Ooh.
That looks cold.
Drink. Bam.
Really? I'm going to do this just to be insulting.
Square flowers. So, Mike, actually, a question for you. Were you also around for the release of Bossbot Headquarters?
Yeah, I was around for at least the first couple of them. I'm trying to think.
This
Yeah,
one was the last Headquarters released, I think, in 2008.
So I left in 2009, so it was probably right around the time I left, but I was here for it. Or I was there for it.
All right, I'm gonna jump over them. It didn't work.
What are we doing? We're dropping
Lauren.
Oh, you're Lauren. Wait. Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm doing everything wrong. Boop. Boop. Boom. All right. All right, let's make this all about drop.
I don't have any drop for whatever reason.
What?
Maybe now's a good time for a Toontanic. Let's see if we can get the Toontanic.
Whoa!
Oh, wait, they're lured. You gotta sound them. I'll sound.
Oh, right, because I'm doing drop. Who said drop?
Oh, wait, they're lured. Oh, my God. That was me. I'm stupid. I forgot they were lured. Oh, good. Thank you for sounding them. That's so funny. I was so proud when we came up with all those rules. I just can never remember them.
Ooh, guys are tough.
These guys are so big they're not covered by the piano when it lands on them.
I know they're really big. Well, this is gonna hurt. Look out, Augie.
Oh. Nice.
You know, this whole business of the camera cutting around during the battle, nobody had ever done anything like that. That was a very Bruce Woodside inspiration. All right, let's sound these guys to death. Oh no, you guys want
to sound them?
No, we can do.
There's two of them. Let's sound the heck out of them here.
Small.
There you go. Good and loud. Look at this. All right, well, it worked for one of them.
Oh no. Don't worry, I'm okay.
I'm glad. All right, I'll get in there with one of these here. Oh, we got a lot of healing going on. We have arguably too much healing.
Too bad. Arguably
I'm
too
gonna
much.
now do this for like no real reason. Here you go.
You healed me. Yeah, I needed that. There we go.
Yeah, the trading card for the juggling thing, it's an ad for Jeff and Jesse's juggling cubes. Because my college roommate, Jeff, and I used to juggle all the time. So that was a little inside thing there.
That's awesome.
Okay, this looks peaceful.
Game of whack-a-mole.
Jump on the red mole.
Do it. Okay. That's not how you do it. I did it wrong.
Whoa.
Oh. Okay, yeah, there you go.
Oh, come on, no. Yes. Oh, stupid mole.
Who came up with this red mole thing?
What are they? They're like
It's like a fire hydrant model. This is actually really weird.
Oh, I got bounced.
MoleStompSuccessful.com.
We're running out of time. I'm going to call in some reinforcements for
Let's
this
do
next
it.
round. I think we got to get through a maze first, though.
Oh, yeah, we can.
Oh my God.
It's just a maze. See?
Don't follow me. I don't know where I'm going.
Don't go this way. Augie Doodle finished in first place. I bet he did.
I have no idea where I'm going now.
Just hug a wall. You get out of mazes.
Should I also walk?
We're gonna die in this maze.
Oh no, I saw him in there.
There's not even any corn in here.
Oh no.
Ouch.
Ah,
Boof.
Well, I guess what do you want to do? Fighting these guys?
yeah, that's it.
Or we'll go around them. That'll work. It didn't work. All right. We got lots of sound happening here. Okay. I'm down.
What?
What is happening?
That's awesome.
Nice.
Wow.
All right, that was helpful.
We're loud and
Thank you,
clear.
Lord, loud and clear.
I lose you again. Jesus.
It's funny every time.
I love the cog suits. That's so much fun.
Yeah, that was a great idea.
and it'll be ready. Because everything's already adjusted. And other things bad.
Right,
There's one
nothing.
more floor, and then we'll get to the supervisor.
Wait. This floor will be easy.
These trees are awesome looking.
They are.
More moles.
Moles and holes. Bam.
I love seeing other people in the air while I am in the air.
Wait, which way did we come from? I don't even remember.
I'm turned
The
around.
other way.
It was this way, or wasn't it?
Oh man, if Augie Dizzle doesn't know where to go, we're in trouble.
Okay,
I have
we
low confidence this is the right way.
extra gags in here.
What?
Whoa, what? What is this?
Some snood ended up in here somehow.
Someone dropped their snood.
I know.
What do you do?
You shoot golf balls at golf balls.
This is awesome.
Is this when did this get made, Joey?
So this is original to Toontown Online. So this was a part of the original BossBot headquarters.
Are you serious?
Wow.
I don't remember this.
Who do you think made this, Mike? If you had to guess.
I don't know. If I had to guess.
Are we all playing our own games of it? Oh man, I'm in trouble.
I think I'm dead.
I think it must be. Uh-oh.
What's this big black one do?
I did this wrong.
Probably hit them.
Oh, actually, I'm doing great now.
Boom! Oh, there's a second level?
What is somebody's getting a reaction out there?
I don't know. Ooh, that's good. Oh, he solved the puzzle?
I did.
No. Yep.
Alright, 4 puzzles left.
There's a lot of this. I'm not wrong.
Are you guys still playing Snood?
I'm still playing Snood.
Is that what we're supposed to be doing?
I
my
don't know.
life. All right,
I
we're
don't
out
know
of
what I was
time.
doing.
We're out of time.
Oh, thank God. Ooh, a birthday cake. Ooh, goggles.
Maze. We gotta be careful with our laugh here.
Where are we going?
Wait, which way? Is it this
What?
way? Okay.
Don't leave us.
Oh, here we the other way.
This way.
Yeah, I don't think the directionality in this is great.
Alright, here we go. Here's the maze.
Oh my God, I gotta stick to you like glue. And I'm off.
Wait, where are you?
Whoa, that's no.
I got lost.
God bless America.
Wait. Rats.
I almost made
We
it.
stink at the mazes.
We do. Yeah, I think Jen wrote that monster joke. Okay, trap time.
Oh no.
No.
Trap time. Bam. Oh, whoa.
Your last leg here.
What?
Where's he going? What the heck is he doing?
What is that?
What?
Jumped into a glass of water. I love it.
Impressive.
We canceled our traps.
Yeah. Well.
Oh no.
Rookie mistake.
Well, this is a good time for throws. They'll all be multiplied. Okay, or he could do it. Thank you, Lord Loud and Clear.
Joey's like, guys, we got 2 minutes.
Oh yeah.
All right, I think almost there.
Just five more mazes.
Don't worry. Gotta watch out for the oil slicks, though.
Of course we do.
Okay. Oh, like that? Did I do it right?
Pressing this button.
I'm pressing this button.
We did it. We pressed the buttons. Oh, that's on the oil.
Let's see. Oh, here we go. This is the final boss here.
Oh boy, everyone likes the 2.0.
Oh, what?
Oh, those golf earrings are such a touch.
Golf ball earrings.
Worst
country club ever.
My country club.
God. All right, we're gonna win this one legit
The
here.
premise of this battle, if you hover over that little yellow icon, we have 5 turns until we're gonna take 50 damage.
Okay, so let's make it.
Okay.
Gotta do something about that.
All right. I'm all about. Wait.
Defeat a cog to reduce damage.
Come on, Banjo. There you go. That's good. I like it. There we go. Oh, the club president's not having it. She's unimpressed.
Skelecogs.
Sand trapped.
Oh
no!
That was awesome.
Oh no!
False foul.
Oh my god! This is so good. Oh my god! Oh, that's gonna sting.
Ow!
Right in the giggle socks. Yep. And the Skelecogs. Oh, what? Whew. That stung a little bit.
So throw is locked.
I know, throw is locked. That's
Throw is locked. Oh no.
I'm all about. I agree. We're gonna waste it, but we're doing it. That's a lot. That's a lot of. That's just not a good strategy. But we're doing it. Thank you, Banjo. There it is. There it is. And there it is. Ouch.
You don't see that every day.
Oh my God. Heck, Alan would be so proud.
We still didn't kill her.
Or did we? Oh my God, she's still alive? No, she's just, she's just doing death throes here. She has to be. Look at this.
Just calling for help.
Please have it be a giant Trump. That'd be hilarious. All right, there we go. And got her calling for help. This is serious business. These guys aren't fooling around.
No. What are we doing?
I'm doing a giant geyser.
Well, there, I see.
That's awesome.
Didn't see that box, did you?
There's a question for you guys as we wrap up this battle. You've seen a couple new features in Toontown today. You saw the beach balls, you saw the cogs dummies in the playground, you've seen the supervisors. Which one has been the most surprising to you?
Oh man, there's a lot that's surprising.
There's a lot going on.
So the fact that you were able to layer this in without breaking everything is, I think, what surprises me the most.
Yeah, I think the beach ball, like just knowing what a pain that must have been.
I know getting that shared physics working. I want to ask all these questions about like who's doing how are you doing the physics ownership on that? That alone gives me a headache just thinking about it. But I know for me these new supervisors seem amazing. Like the new complexities that are coming in here, the little bits of storytelling, it's super fun.
I'm sure the players are totally pumped for this.
Yeah.
And now I have a giant head. So how about that?
Why is your head?
There he is.
I'm allergic to awesome games apparently. So my head's still up.
We did it.
Right, we did
Well,
it.
that brings us to the end of our panel. Can everyone just give a huge round of applause to Jesse, Sean, and Mike?
All right, it was super fun.
Super fun.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
It's been a blast playing with you guys. I know everyone here in the audience has enjoyed this a lot. Thanks for putting up with all of our audio hiccups. Anything that you guys want to say to the ToonFest crowd before you log off?
I would say thanks for caring so much about the game. Like when we created this ages and ages ago, we were always about like, if we do this right, it'll be here 20 years in the future. And you all made it true. So thanks.
Yeah. Tunes Unite.
Rewrit 10.
Thank you all so much again. And for folks here at ToonFest, we're going to be back tomorrow morning once GalaxyCon opens. We have lots of fun activities planned for you throughout the day. So get some rest, and we'll be back at it again tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. Have a great night.
Fantastic.
Also, as we're wrapping up, I do want to give a major shout out to toonhq.org, who helped put on this event. We love ToonHQ. Thank you so much.